All right, so this is a video for head weight and eye level positioning. We use the head weight of ours since day one we start crawling. So very little babies and young toddlers, they use the head weight to move different directions. Not necessarily consciously, but that's what's happening. The head itself is the heaviest individual part of the body. It is just about 12 pounds. And how smart one is does not determine different head weight. When we're moving, if we tilt the head back, forward, left or right, our upper body 99% of the time is going to follow. So what we do as dancers is we use the head to either counterbalance. So for example, if I send parts of my body forward, my head counterbalance backwards. If I move my arm away, my head does not fall forward with the arm. It actually counterbalance backwards and so forth. So we use the head to counterbalance. Another reason to basically use the head as an important factor in our movements is to create sharpness and to add a very different look to our dances. I'm going to show an example of how we can use the head in Latin Rumba. And what I'm going to do is I'll actually start from the very beginning of a basic step going to a fan position and a hockey stick right after. Shortly after that, I will demonstrate New York and a back-to-back. So starting with the very beginning, initially what a dancer would like to have is a proper positioning, center, sternum, neck aligned with the head weight. Very important that the eyes of ours are going to look slightly up, not necessarily too high, because that's going to basically push the back of the head towards the spine. So it's going to work the other way around instead of helping us. So if I start from here, I will go very basic step, and granted this video is strictly for the head. So we're going to brush, we'll take a step back, we're going to replace, then from here we're going to take a step sideways. Here's where I will take a forward step. Now the cool part starts right here. Shortly after I get on my left foot, I'm about to curve the right foot behind and sideways, but before that I'm actually going to turn my head to my left, and that basically helped me create sharpness in the movement. The next thing that I have is a straight back on the left. I will close my feet, and there is no reason for me to change anything when it comes to head and general structure. We'll take two steps. I'll go walk forward. Next thing that I'm about to do is commence the curvature in my hockey stick with the left foot, but before that I'll actually look to the left and then go walk. From here, instead of thinking about my legs, I'll think about my head turning me and kind of looking behind me. Not only that helped me rotate swiftly, but actually it added so much lightness in the body, because here's me literally trying to turn my head instead of thinking about my feet. So from here on, I will do the very same step, and I'll do it twice. The first time I'll do it with no head movement whatsoever. I'll still keep my posture, but I will not add the sharpness and the idea of eye level. So I will open and I'll basically go quick, slow, and once again a quick, slow. From here I'll close my feet and I'll go walk, and then I'll move slightly to my left, and then I'll turn once again. Nothing necessarily wrong, but very little sharpness in the action and non-existent head weight usage, so to speak. Here's me trying to use the head here, and the head, and very important, the eyes. We're gonna go sideways, we're gonna go forward, back, and feet together, walk, head again, walk, head again, and then stepping back. Hopefully there is enough contrast being shown on the video. I like to think that my eyes can help me dance so much better by positioning first, right? So literally spotting where I want to go. My coffee is on the left side of mine. I'm going to look to the coffee cup and then go and take the coffee cup versus moving everything and then going. And so forth. So that's just a great example. If you wanted to go somewhere, if you're driving your vehicle, you will stop, you will look where you would like to go and then drive. You wouldn't look different direction and trying to go, obviously you look to the right, trying to drive to the left. Here's how New York could potentially work. So what we're gonna do is, now all of these explanations fully require a decent awareness of grouping. Unless you actually know that you should change your weight, you should brush your feet, you should keep your feet on the floor, you have to keep them turned out, your structure should be as hopefully discussed in advance and so forth. If none of this is where it's supposed to be, head weight and eye level, would be a waste of time. From here, what I would do is I will look to my left, and then I will hit this line of mine, or replace my weight. Now, in order for me to face my partner, I will look at him and then close my feet. This is where my slow goes. Same thing, I have to go to the right, so what I will do is I will look to the right and then hit my line. I'll replace my weight. I'll change, look, and then open. Now I'll do it once again, and this time I'll actually do it with no usage of the head. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Clearly plenty of contrast. The video is not about footwork, the video is not about how we move through the steps. It's really what we can do if we look before we go. Look before we go is a technique that we use very much so in Latin and American rhythm, not always in our ballroom and American smooth dances. But 80% of the time that is the case. Now, adding a back-to-back, or also called fifth position breaks in American rumba. What we're gonna do is we're facing our partner. We'll rotate first. As you can see, the head rotates, and then my body obviously goes where the head wanted to go. Then I'll take a step back. I'll replace my weight. I'll look toward my partner, and then I'll close my feet, open. From here, I will look towards the mirror, and then I will take a step back. I will replace. I will look towards my partner, and then I'll finish the line. Now dancing it first with no usage of the head. It's almost kind of funny for me because it's so not coordinated the way that I'm used to dance.